can't even read it in my notes because it's shrunk down so small. But basically, when you're spending it this way, it's, you know, you can't really keep a track of it. The other thing is, it's even really stressful if you've got two people using one account. You've got a joint account and two people are sending money out. It can be very stressful. Okay, so implementing the banking solutions. Use technology efficiently and cost effectively, and that's what we teach to do by using those high interest, zero fee accounts. So you're using technology and you're setting everything up on automatic pilot. So what you do is you open up between 4 and 9, depending on how many categories you've got, of those high interest, no fee bank accounts, and link them to your debit card. Now there's a couple of different things that you can do, and it depends if you can, who can be trusted with a credit card. Okay, yeah. You can? I couldn't. When I first started this, I couldn't be trusted. I couldn't be trusted with a credit card. And so I had to do it with a debit card. And what it does is it forces you to change your spending habits, because you have to actually think about it before you go out and buy that pair of shoes. Okay, I've got $50 in my clothing account, which is where I put my shoe money. Okay, I can buy $50 worth of shoes. You transfer that money into your debit card and then you go and spend it. Now, that's going to be a little bit difficult at first because you're changing some habits. But if you don't change those habits, you're going to end up right back where you were before. So you go through this little bit of pain, and then when you can trust yourself, you can actually use a credit card again. Now, I can use a credit card now because I know if I've got $300 in my clothing account, I can spend $300. So I kind of know, like once a month I pay my credit card off in full, never carry a balance. And so I look at my balance then, and I know pretty much how much I've got to spend for that next month. And of course, during that month, more money's going in as I get paid. So it's kind of like a little engine. It's pretty amazing, really. Okay. Now, using your allocations from Bill Banisher, you set up an account for each area of provision, so that you've got like your little envelopes for each thing. And now, the other thing that some people say to us is, well, what if we just put it all in one account? Does anyone know why we don't tell you just put it all in one account? That's right. You don't know how much. Yeah, you don't know how much you've got. Like if you've got $300 in your clothing account, then you know you've got $300 in your clothing account. But if you've got your clothing and your car expenses and all those other things in there, then what do you have to do? Then you've got to go back to a computer and work out what your budget is. That's what we talk about when we talk about marrying your budget to your bank account. That the reason why this works is because you actually know what you've got in each area. And now you go, oh, it's really scary to think about 9 bank accounts, but this is what they look like when I log on. There they are.
Is that because it's with the one financial institution?
Yes.
And then you've got, say, one account is XYZ, and then you've got 4 accounts under that account?
Well,
does that make sense?
They'll all stutter each other.
Yeah, well, they're all linked together.
Okay.
So this is ING Direct. We originally, when we first started doing this, ING Direct was the only banking institution that had these type of accounts. So we don't work for them, and we're not promoting them, and we're not saying that you should do it. We're just saying that's what we've done. You know, so, and you can open up to 9 accounts with 0 fees and high interest. Which now that looks like you can even get a term deposit with them paying 8.15 at the moment, because I just screen printed that the other day. So you can see, I know there's all my accounts, and I know what my balances are, and I know what my total balance for all my accounts is.
So have you got, is that just, like Amber just said, is that just one account with...
No.
It's actually 9 separate accounts.
Each line's a different account.
Yeah.
They're saying
because I've got a teacher's